I want you to help me find some better feeling thoughts, tune to some better feelings using the experience I've had the last couple of years of this brain fog I've felt.
Yeah.
And so tuning into something would be great.
Well, that confusion, brain fog, is a sort of confusion. It's not about focusing on too many subjects at once. It's about focusing on contradictory subjects. It really is about asking, powerfully asking, we can feel that in you, and then maintaining beliefs that don't allow the asking to flow through. It's about trying to be too objective and trying to weigh too many pros and cons and pluses and minuses is what it's about. It's about contradictory energy usually. And it's not as hard to clear up as one might think. When do you find yourself, we know that it comes and goes, is it most acute?
Well, it's always there, but it could be stronger or
well, alignment is always there, but when it is more acute, in other words, this relationship that you have between you and your inner being is something that is fluctuating all the time. Sometimes you're in more alignment, sometimes you're in less alignment, but if you feel fog, that's less alignment in the moment that you're feeling the fog. And it is usually because you've developed patterns of wanting to be right and pushing against what you believe is wrong. That's usually the reason for the fog that most people feel. It's having strong opinions. Do you think that's what it is with you?
Maybe.
When is this brain fog most acute? You're in a room full of people here, and all of them have a bag of marbles, and you've got one too. What do you think is active in your bag of marbles as it pertains to the rest of them? Do you care what they think? Are you wondering what they think? Are you trying to present something to them? Are you calibrating to them? Are you letting the variety of what's going on in their bag? Are you trying so much to relate to whatever they may be that you're activating a bunch of marbles that aren't necessarily your first choice or in alignment? It's kind of like that, isn't it?
Well, the fog started when I gained a large following on social media.
Well, that'll do it. Because they're all holding you as their object of attention, and they've got an idea of who you should be, and you, in trying to live up to who they think you should be because you want to maintain your large following, you're calibrating to them, and they're scattered all over the place instead of to your inner being. If you could say to us, I've gathered a large following and I appreciate each and every one of them, but they could all go away tomorrow and I'd be just fine because I don't do it for them, I do it for my own alignment, then the fog would go away immediately. It's really hard when you've got a large following because that large following has a lot to think about you. And as they think about you and you're tuned to what they're thinking, that will split your energy more than anything else.
Even if I don't think I'm tuned to what they're thinking, because I don't take it on at all.
Well, do you want a large following?
I want the success.
So
it doesn't matter if it's large or small.
And what is success?
Success is reaching my goals, is living with joy.
What are your goals?
My goal is to create something that is bigger than myself that will benefit humanity through physical fitness, movement.
So we get how that's kind of calibrating to them, because if you want to benefit them, then you've got to attract them. And if you want to attract them, then you've sort of got to not get too far out of kilter from what they think they want. And in any sense, it's calibrating to them rather than to see. What you want to do is calibrate to who you are and let law of attraction bring them to you. You've been doing that. That is what you've been doing. But the fog is that now you're worried about keeping them there instead of just trusting that as you stay true to who you are, that the law of attraction will keep bringing those that are vibrational match to you. And really, you don't want those that aren't a vibrational match to you, because you can't be broad enough or big enough or influential enough or present enough to keep them all steady. You just got to stay steady. And your steadiness rub off on them or it won't. Really good?
That's great.
The brain fog go away for a minute?
When I'm in front of you, yes.
We saw it go away. We saw it go away. We saw you feel it.
Right, because that feels authentic.
Can you articulate it?
Yeah, it felt freeing. It felt like the real me, the authenticity.
Because?
Because I'm doing it for me and
because I'm following my guidance, and in doing so, I have no resistance. And in the absence of resistance, I don't attract clutter.
It's a really good word, because that's something I've used a lot to describe having what I now have. Is it can feel like clutter.
Once you get it, and we know you've got it, once you understand what my point of attraction means, my point of attraction, then all you got to do is tend to your point of attraction, which means tend to how you feel, which is exactly what you wanted to do when you said, I'm feeling some fog and I want clarity. That's tending to how you feel. That's exactly the process. And so then as you are able to clear it up without any of them doing anything different, not one other has to change one thing for your clarity to return. And once you've got that, then you're empowered. Then they'll find you, because that's what they're all looking for.